Right, shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I start, I want to give all honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahawah Kakodash, Yahweh, which is the one and true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one and true name is Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, because those are the men who I've learned this truth from, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you, sincere brothers scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah from the servants of Yahweh Y Yahweh Shai Camp, Las Vegas, Nevada branch. And pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as Reincarnation, Regeneration, Reincarnation. And, reincarnation is in the Bible, all right? Because you got people that don't believe that reincarnation is in the Bible, and it is in the Bible. And we're going to break this down through the spirit. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So let's get the definition of reincarnation.
Reincarnation.
Reincarnation, the rebirth of a soul in a new body. Right. Reincarnation does exist. All right. We've been reincarnated. All right. We've been on this earth many times. All right. We've been around since the ancient world. All right. We've been around for a long time. All right. We've been regenerated, brought back. We came back many times. All right. Let's get a precept. Lord willing, this is edifying. This is Titus 3:5. It says, not by works of righteousness, which we have done, but according to his mercy, he saved us by the washing of regeneration and the renewing of the Holy Spirit, right? So we're saved by the washing of regeneration, meaning what? We come back over and over and over and over again. We come back again and again and again and again. The person who you die as, you come back again, but you're not going to be the same person who you died as, all right? So we don't have remembrance of our times past, all right? But we are saved through the washing of regeneration. So we come back over and over and over again, all right? And I got a precept for that. And one of the precepts I really want to get out actually is here it is right here. This is Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, the thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is nothing new under the sun. Right? We're under the sun. There's nothing new. All right. So if there's nothing new under the sun, which we're under the sun, right? There's nothing new, right? So you're not new. We're not new. Yeah, we're born as a baby, etc. and all that. And then we grow up as an adult. But our spirit is not new. Nothing of us is new. All right. Verse 10, it says, is there anything thereof it may be said, see, this is new, it have been already of old time. Right. So there's nothing new. We've been around since the ancient world. We've been around many times. We've been here on this earth many times. All right. It says, which was before us. Verse 11, it says, there is no remembrance of former things. Right. So the person who we were before who we are now, because we were around. We were around at the time of the Messiah. We were around at the time of Moses. We was around all those times back in the ancient world. We was around in those days. But we don't have, the Lord didn't give us the capabilities to remember who we were in the time of Moses or in the time of Joseph or any of those time periods. All right. We don't have the capability to know who we were. All right. But we were around in that time. This is verse 11. It says, there is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come with those that shall come after. Right. Meaning what? We don't know who we were in the time past. And we don't know the time. We don't know who we are at the times past, man. All right. That's like right now in this present time, we are to play the lot that the Lord set up for us to play. We don't know who we were in the ancient world. We don't know, who we're going to be when we leave this body. We just got to play it out. We got to grow in this mortal body. We be born. We grow up as a kid, as a teenager, to an adult, right? To an old man. And then we're this body's deceased, right? The spirit goes back to the Lord and then we come back. So while we're living in this mortal body, we have to play it out. We don't know of the things of ahead of the future, and we don't know of the times past. all right, of the person who we were before time. We don't have that capability. The Lord didn't want us to know that. So just imagine if we knew, if a Jake found out or knew that he was Moses. You know how uppity that Jake gonna be? That Jake is probably not even gonna want to teach the truth no more. Because he gonna be like, I was already here. I was already Moses. I was Moses. I was Prophet Elijah. I was John the Baptist. I was this person. They ain't even gonna want to teach if they knew who they were. All right. So that's why the Lord didn't, give us the capability to remember and to know who we were. So let's read that again. Ecclesiastes 1:9. It says, the thing that had been done, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So there's nothing new. All right. There's nothing new. Verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new. It had been already of old time, which was before us. Right. So the Lord isn't ever going to, have us, to know who we were in the ancient world. We don't have that capability to know who we were in the past, in our past lives. The Lord didn't give us that capability. Verse 11 goes into that. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of the things that are to come with those that shall come after. Right. So we don't know, our past lives and the person who we were before the person who you are now. Who I was in the ancient world. You're not going to know that. The Lord's not going to give you that. And right now, the person who we are right now, we have to play it out. We don't know the future to come of before time of us. We don't know. We just have to play it out. We have to fill in a lot that the Lord ordained for us to play out. Because the Lord is the director of this whole entire show. This is Ecclesiastes 12:7. It says, then shall the dust return unto the earth. Right? It says, then shall the dust return to the earth as it was. Right? So when you die in this body has an expiration date. This body goes bad. It has an expiration date. When you die, the body goes back to the dust, right? It decays. It goes back to the dust, and the spirit goes back up to the Lord. And then you're basically in eternal sleep, temporal sleep, until the Lord sends you back again. So you die in this body, right? The body decays, goes into dust, and the spirit goes back up to the Lord. And you just basically in the spiritual realm taking a long nap until the Lord sends you back again. That's how it's set up. And the spirit shall return unto Yahweh Ba'ashim Yashai, who have gave it. Right? Because right now you're on an expiration date, and this body is loaned to you. So you're in a loaned body that's in an expiration date. All right, and you don't know your expiration date. That's why you want to be doing as much to please the Lord. All right. Do as much while you're in this body to please the Lord. The main thing, though, is that reincarnation does exist. We've been brought back many different times. And just like what Elder Manat Zagba said in one of his lessons, when you die as a man, you come back as a man. You die as a woman, you come back again as a woman. You don't die as a man and come back as a woman. And you don't die as a woman and come back as a man. You don't die and come back as a cockroach, a bug, a hissing cricket, a dog, a pit bull, a fucking grasshopper. You don't come back as that. You come back as an Israelite man. You die an Edomite, you come back as an Edomite. You die as an Israelite, you come back as an Israelite. Whatever nationality that you are, according to the scriptures, you're gonna be brought back again. All right. So if you're a Jake, you're gonna come back as a Jake through the seed line of your seed. Right? You're going to come back again as through the seed line of your own seed, down the generation of the seed line. Right? So let's get that out. Let's go to the main point. This is Matthew 11:13. Right? It says, for all the prophets and the law prophesied unto John, right? Prophesied until John, and if ye receive it, this is Elias, which was for to come, right? Because Prophet Elijah came back again as John the Baptist, because he was reincarnated, right? John the Baptist was Prophet Elijah, reincarnated. All right. Yes, he was. If you have the understanding. Now, if you don't have the understanding, that's on you. You're not going to have the understanding of reincarnation, because reincarnation is in the Bible. Let's prove it, because let's see what Yahushua said onto the disciples, onto the apostles. Matthew 17:11. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, unto the apostles, the apostles. It says, Elijah truly shall first come. It says Elias truly shall first come, which Elias is prophet Elijah, right? It says, and restore all things. Verse 12, but I say unto you that Elias, which is prophet Elijah, is come already, right? And they knew him not, but have done unto him, right? Whatsoever they listed, likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. So the disciples, they didn't understand what the Messiah was saying at that moment. But then they had the understanding, they had the capability of understanding that, okay, prophet Elijah is John the Baptist. That's basically what they really found out, because verse 15 talks about that. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. So John the Baptist is prophet Elijah reincarnated. And that's in the Bible. Reincarnation is in the Bible. All right. So you jakes out there that don't believe in reincarnation, well, you're going off. Reincarnation does exist. And let's look at some examples. All right. Oops. Let's look at Jay-Z. Let me see. Salaki. Right. Let's look at Jay-Z. Let's look at some celebrities. Now you can see this is Jay-Z before. All right. Look at this. Reincarnation does exist. Now, if you see to the right, this is Jay-Z. Now, he wasn't called Jay-Z in this fucking picture. He was probably called something else. So you do come back. We do come back. Reincarnation is in the Bible. See that? And this is Jay-Z now. Now he's Jay-Z. But in this time, he probably had a different name. All right. This is not edit. This is not photoshopped either, because you got people that say that's Photoshop. That's not Photoshop. This is a picture of a man in 1939, right? Jay-Z wasn't around in no 1939. He wasn't even born yet. 1939. This is an image of a man in 1939. That's a real picture. And he came back again as a celebrity named Jay-Z. Reincarnation is in the Bible. All right? Reincarnation is in the Bible. Jay-Z was around. He was around in 1939. Now, he wasn't Jay-Z. He was somebody else. He probably had a different name. Of course, he had a different name. 1939, and this is him now. Reincarnation does exist, right? Reincarnation does exist, all right? There's a lot of celebrities that have reincarnation. Let's see that. Let's look at some celebrities. Right? Lookalikes. Look at this. Justin Timberlake. He's called Justin Timberlake now, but here he is then, back in the day. This is probably like 300 years ago. He wasn't called Justin Timberlake right here, right? But this is Justin Timberlake now, and this is him back then. This ain't Photoshop. These is real pictures of people. These are real pictures of people. All right? This is not Photoshop. Look at this. That's not Photoshop. Nicolas Cage, look. This is a real person. 300, 400 years ago. Probably 200 years ago. This is about like in the 1800s. Look at that. Reincarnation does exist. It does exist. Reincarnation does exist. All right? But some of this shit is unbiblical. You don't die as a woman and come back as a man. Like, that's off, and this is off. You don't die as a man and come back as a no. You die as a man and you come back as a man. You die as a woman and you come back as a woman. All right? Reincarnation is in the Bible, though. This is the main thing. Look at that. John Travolta. This is him way back in the 1800s. This is a split image of him. And this is him now. He wasn't called John Travolta here. Telling you, we can go on and on and on. Let's look at Tommy Davidson real quick, right? Because they even got Tommy Davidson. People even say I look like him. People say I look like Tommy Davidson. Let me see if I can find that. I remember there's a picture of him, of a Native American Indian. I don't think I can be able to find that picture, but there was a picture of him. I seen brother share it. Let me see if I can get it, man. That would be Yappa. It's an ancient picture of him. I don't think I'll be able to find that picture. But there's a picture I saw a long time ago. It was a Native American man, and him and Tommy Davidson look just alike. I don't think I can find it. And it was a picture of him. It was him. It was James Brown, and it was somebody else, Eddie Griffin. And I can't find it. Oops, Salakia. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to find that picture. But Salakia, there's a picture though, of Tommy Davidson, James Brown, and Tommy Davidson, James Brown, and damn, I just had a name. James Brown and I can't think of the Eddie Griffin. But look at this. Eddie Murphy. This is people will say that's Photoshop. That's not Photoshop. This is a real picture of a particular person. Right? And then here's him now. So you can look this stuff up. You guys can look this up. I'm not making this stuff up. All right? Reincarnation does exist. All right? Reincarnation does exist, and it is in the Bible. All right? So hey, man, I'm going to read this again. Titus 3:5. It says, not by works of righteousness. It says, which we have done, but according to his mercy, he saved us by the washing of regeneration and renewing of the Holy Spirit. So reincarnation does exist. Reincarnation is in the Bible, and we have been around for centuries, man. Centuries. All right. We just don't remember who we were because the Lord ain't gave us that ability. All right. But we've been around since the ancient world. We are our forefathers reincarnated. All right. So Lord willing, that's edifying. And Salakia about that. I can't get that picture out. Lord willing, if I can't find that picture or a brother can share it, or let me know, I can be able to get that picture. That picture is rare to get, but it's a picture with Tommy Davidson, Eddie Griffin, and with James Brown. And they have themselves, it shows pictures of them as Native Americans, and they all look exactly like that person, reincarnated. So reincarnation does exist. Lord willing, that's edifying. Till next time I say, shalom.